Hello and welcome back to Vintage Treasures. And today is another haul video, of course, because it's the season for doing hauls. But this past weekend, Saturday, which is a day I usually go out, I'm going out usually Saturday and Friday. I went out Friday this week, but Saturday was 90 degrees. 90 degrees, so it's one of those days you want to stay in, put your AC on, and just chill. You don't really want to be doing much when it's 90 degrees outside. But I did pick up stuff on Friday, because it was about 70 degrees outside, which is a bit hot, but enough for me to find this lovely stuff. And I did. I found good stuff. But before we get into that, I wanted to show you something. As you guys likely know, I've been collecting Masters of the Universe over the course of the past year and really focusing on it the past couple of months. And I am $130 into the Origin stuff. I'm kind of done with that. I got all the I got all the the deluxe figure sets that I wanted. I got I think the only one I need is Hordak. To have all of them. Buzzsaw Hordak, but I'm on the lookout for him. But yeah, I think I'm done with Origins, and I have other Origin stuff too that I've gotten on sale. And I have $110 into my vintage collection, which is good, considering that I have 10 figures. And I picked this guy up, Cyclone, for $5, and you're probably wondering, how did you get him for $5? And no, I didn't get him at a yard sale, actually. I didn't. I bought him off eBay. This guy was bad. So get a look at this guy now, okay? His legs move. They're pretty stiff. He has this little satellite dish on his chest. He works. I guess I should use the thing on the back. That thing, the design on it's not too great. But you get the point. And the black headband instead of the red one, that was missing. It is missing quite often. And as you can see here, I paid $4.96 free shipping, and it was delivered a while ago. But you can see no satellite dish, no headband, and most obviously his legs are not there. So I had to fix all that. I didn't make a video on it. I wish I did. I didn't realize how easy it was. And the printout on his chest is from toyploy.com, so check that out. But yeah, pretty good for $5 on eBay. And my guess is this guy probably broke when it was still being used as a toy instead of a collectible, because his hands are really nice. I mean, they have a little bit of damage, but they're very nice. Like, I've seen horrible Cyclone hands. The black headband doesn't really bother me too much. He looks really nice on display. That full body shot right there. Yeah, so he looks really nice. And the black headband isn't too distracting, but if I do find a red one, I will end up replacing it eventually. Hopefully. So let's get into this haul, because I did get a few items from yard selling. So first sale I went to was in the suburbs, which I usually don't find much there, because there's these new developments, suburban developments, and yeah, this wasn't much at this sale either. There were some perfumes, some house decorations, yada yada, live, laugh, love stuff, I guess is the way to describe it. But they had this, or I should say, she had this little, I think it's vintage, cute little M&M plush thing. Thought it was pretty cool. Couldn't pass it up for a quarter. The tag's ripped off, that's why I don't know if it's vintage. I haven't done my research on it. I do have to roll this because the lady had a cat and there's cat hair on it. But pretty cool. I hang this up in my room. So put it on display in a section of my room that's like kind of random, but pretty cool. And come on, was I really gonna pass it up for a quarter? No. So I go to another yard sale, and this is also like a little development as well, but this one's a bit older. I'd say it's from the 70s, maybe the 60s, so plenty of time to get some vintage toys in there. And I was right. There were vintage toys there. I mean, this one lady had them. It was like a neighborhood yard sale in this complex of houses, and this one lady had a bin with vintage McDonald's toys mostly, but what really caught my eye was this McChangeable, and she had 3 on them, which isn't too bad. I'd rather pay a quarter for them like I used to do, but I said, you know what, they're more on eBay, and I do want it, so you know, I'll pick that up. Let's see what else she's got. But let me show you this out of the package, because I know these McChangeables have to be one of the most collectible McDonald's promotional Happy Meal things that were ever like in the Happy Meal. Because they did make 2 series, which I have a good amount of, the dinosaurs and the robots. And this one is a dinosaur. You can see his head there. Pretty cool. Pretty cute. But he does have a tail and legs. I can get the tail out, but you heard that noise. I'm scared it's gonna break. And I did pay $3 for this, so I did pay up a bit. And I'd hate to break it. So let's move on to the next thing I found at that same bin. And initially, I want to add this. Initially, I thought this lady was, you know, she looked all this up. She knows what they're worth, and she might have. But I did dig through the bin a bit more, and I found not 1, but 2 Alps. And they were 25 cents each, so I picked these guys up for 50 cents. Actually, she gave me a deal on all this, so I did pay a bit less than what these items have price-wise. I think I paid $4 for all this, so yeah, just this and the McChangeable would have been $4, but there is more. And as you likely know, I already have a lot of Alf stuff. Well, not a lot. I have a good amount of Alf stuff. So this will look well in my collection. As you guys likely know, if you've seen my video, I uploaded it a while ago. It was last season for sure, but I don't know which episode. I picked up this guy. I forget what I paid for him. He's a bit dusty in the eyes. I forget what I paid for him, but I did say in the video. Lay him down there. And then at that same place, I got that one. I got this one. The little Burger King one with the glasses, the little hand puppet. So yeah, not a bad find at all. Pretty cool. You can nod his head, move his arms, and I guess you can, you know, make him look more alive. Not bad for a kid's meal toy. I mean, I couldn't believe that this was sold at I think it was Burger King. The glasses are a bit ripped, but you know, that's what you expect. It's made out of cardboard. So we have the big one, the smaller one, and now to add to the collection, by the way, these like latch onto pencils and stuff. We have an even smaller one. I don't know, I think that fits in very well. I might have to hang it on something near where I put my Alf stuff, but the Alf army is growing, and it's growing fast. And in that same bin, I found a couple things. I know this guy sells well. It's from Toy Story. I forget his name. But pair of goggles. I know his name. I've listed him before. He's a little wind up. I don't know why I winded it that much. Oh, well, it didn't do much. Oh. Well, the wind up's a little faulty, but I think this is it's a Burger King toy. It literally says on the bottom. But pretty cool. Pretty annoying. I plan on selling this to get more stuff. Some more vintage toys to show off to you guys. And, well, I know he sells a good amount because this is scaled to, like, the other figures, the other toys from Toy Story that they released. So he usually sells pretty good because I didn't really make a whole lot of merchandise of him as of late. So yeah, hopefully I can get some money for him. Not a whole lot, maybe like 10 bucks, but still, money is money. Also, I collect McDonald's things. I like the McChangeables that are like just McDonald's, no like brand tie-ins or anything. I got this little telescope and magnifying glass. They did a lot of these sets like science or like a hiking trip. They had like frisbees and stuff for outdoors, all McDonald's branded. Let me see if I can try to get this to work on camera so you can see what this does. Okay, let's line this up with the camera. There we go. Yeah, so it's a magnifying glass, stuff like that. It'll just look cool on display with all my other McDonald's merchandise. I have a whole shelf dedicated to it, so yeah, I really like this stuff, and it's nice to find. It's cheap. It's cheap on eBay too, but I just decided to find it in the wild. It's funner that way. You get the thrill of, hunting for this stuff. It's better than just buying it on eBay and waiting for it. So yeah, pretty cool. And I think I got one more thing at that yard sale. It's this Peter Parker right here, which this one I've had this already. I had this already, but this one's in better condition than the one I already had. And I decided I can get two of them because his head flips. So now I can have him on display. I mean, I wish they did like the full Spider-Man and then Peter Parker, but yeah, it only cost me $1 or less. I mean, technically some of the stuff's free, but pretty cool find. I can display both of these. And these toys are pretty cool. I mean, they really did put a lot of work into this. For it to be free in a kid's meal, it's a lot of work. So I then stopped at my local thrift store, which I usually do, as you've likely heard in the past couple of videos. And I wasn't finding much. I usually check the toy room, and I found this Rex from Toy Story. So, I might sell them together if he's not worth anything, or if he's not worth anything. But I picked him up because Toy Story usually does pretty well, and for 50 cents, why not? No date on this guy, but probably about 2010 because that's when they released. It was around the time they released. Well, they didn't release 2012. Yeah, well, they released a lot of stuff. I think it was the collector's edition of everything, which some of them actually go for a good amount of money. Usually don't expect collector's editions to be worth anything, but yeah, they sell for a pretty penny, especially with the box. I mean, if you're a collector of any toy line, you'd know that the box is worth usually more than the toy itself. So yeah, I found this. I wasn't finding much else, and then I saw a neon orange tube on a shelf. But this wasn't any ordinary orange tube. It's some Pogs. I don't know if they give anything away. Big Joe, Surf City. I actually don't even know what the heck this is. But I paid $3.99. I thought we could go through these. They are Pogs, and I think I do hear a slammer in there, so let's go through these. Okay, so pour these out to the side. Oh, right at the top, hold on. Let me show this. Got a slammer. I'll go through these quick because there's a good amount of them. I do collect Pogs, but I don't like collect them like to complete like sets or anything. I just like the way they look. A lot of these sports ones. Oh, these aren't even Pogs. These are like the off-brand Pogs. Everyone was trying to get in on it. I do see some Pogs in this pile though. This one right here. 94. Got some 8-balls here. A lot of these design ones. All these sports ones. Well, if you like sports, there you go. Jeez, I'm just non-stop picking up these. Sports, just sheesh. I didn't know all these sports ones were in here. Probably still would have picked it up, because I have a lot of Pogs with no canisters, but if this canister's always full, already full, I can't even use it then. They apparently like the US as well. Jeez, they really like the US. Oh, well, that's no good. I think that's a hunted deer. I guess hunting is a very American thing to do. Not these pattern ones. Drugs kill. Yeah, some of them do. Another design one. I like this one. You're kidding me. Another one of these? Oh! This is cool. These are from Goosebumps. These are cool. I got this one in a video a while back. From the same thrift store I found Pogs. I wonder if it's from the same house or donator. And this one, but it was rough. I had this one, but it was rough. But now I have this one and this one. Don't know the titles of the books. Drop it in the comments. I'll give you a little closer look at those. You know the names of the books. Put it in the comments. And then we have these ones. A lot of holographic eagles today. There's an executor. Oh, that's pretty cool. An alien. Some more psychedelic design ones. Zeus. Another official Pog one. This one's interesting. That looks like a minion. Is that a goldfish? Oh, it is a goldfish. 95. They were even making their own Pogs. Looks like a doll, a dog, a whale, dolphin, killer whale. Someone likes sea life. Weird combination of Pogs here. Blind Tate. Nice little rhino there. Just random. Another goldfish one. Skateboard this time with some 3D like animation in the back. Another Pog. Another Pog. Well, we have some official Pogs in here. That's good. Looks like we have a Zeppelin. Killer whale. This one's cool. Bug-eye. Hercules. Some pretty cool art on these. Jailbird. Bad Boy Club. Not sure what that is. TKO. I think that's one of the brands that makes the off-brand Pogs, TKO. Little rabbit. Like these little holographic ones. Bad Boy Club. Is this like a thing? Ooh! Lovely way to finish it off. A little Disney Pog. That's pretty cool. And not in his usual getup. He's got a green shirt on. So I've got quite a bit of Pogs. Only paid $4 for this, so pretty cool. And I got the canister to go with it. So not bad for $4. Got some Pog ones, some Disney ones, and even some goldfish ones. So kind of something here for everyone. Only one slammer, which is a bit disappointing, but to have any slammers is pretty cool. I have enough slammers anyway. What I need now is a mat. I don't have a mat, but I guess that's something to look for, something to hunt for, so I guess you could look at it that way. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do this channel for fun, and I post exclusively vintage toy content on here. Sometimes I get some VHSs, but it's all vintage, retro, cool stuff. If you're a toy collector or not, or just interested in vintage toys or want to see some stuff that you haven't seen since you were a kid, this is a great channel, great resource for you to find that stuff. Maybe purchase it yourself on eBay, or maybe share your finds in the comments. Share your best find you ever found at a yard sale. And have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye.